What's up, everybody? This is going to be the second video for today. I was actually going to wait and do it in the morning, but we're going to go ahead and do it now. And this is going to be a response to TC Boggs. Not on his main channel, but his NFG Presents channel. So, TC Boggs, I appreciate the addressing of myself in your video. I'm glad you made that video because I'm going to point out some things, not to change your mind about anything, because you're free to think anything that you want, and you're free to voice an opinion about anything you want, and that's just how it is. But I will point out some things that other people are going to see where I'm coming from. And I'm going to keep doing this until it fucking goes away. You're not going to win this one. Not with me. See, you said in that video that you're good at pegging people. Now, I know how it sounded, and I'm going to clear that up for everybody. He's not really talking about pegging other people. I think he's talking about he's good at reading people or judging their character. That's what he thinks he's good at. He's good at judging other people's character. And I think he may have said or wanted people to think that he's a fucking psychologist. And he may be. Who knows? He may be. But you, TC Boggs, would like to have everybody think that you're the smartest person out here and nobody can fucking match wits with you because you think you're too intellectual for anybody to have a chance. Well, I'm not too bad at judging people either. And I am pretty good at figuring out what somebody's going to do next, or probably what they won't do. See, because I told the people in our group yesterday that you would not respond to the videos and community posts that Randall put up. I knew you wouldn't, because I know people like you. But you did go ahead and make a video and put me and Jay Cordova in it today, and I'm glad you did, like I said. Now, this is what I'm going to say to you. Since you think you're not a bully, and you think the way you think, now I'm going to break this down for you based on what I think. Like I said, I'm not trying to change your mind, but everybody out here is going to see where I'm coming from. Now, TC Boggs, I want you to think about something. Let's say you are in your grocery store about to check out in the line, and this lady walks up with two young children behind you. And you turn around and you look at them and you kind of smile to the little kids, you know, like most normal people would. And the mom grabs her children and places them behind her and tells them, do not speak to this man or get close to him because he looks like a child molester. Now, that would probably make you feel a certain kind of way, wouldn't it? Not because she has any proof that you are a child molester, but because she thinks that you look like a child molester. See, that's what y'all have done with Randall. Y'all think that, and then y'all go and make videos. And no, you don't make. You haven't made as many videos as Codename Narc. I will give you that. But you have made several, and you just made one recently that was pretty fucking bad. I ain't gonna lie. Well put together, but it was pretty fucking bad. And your point in that is to show or try to tell as many people out here, you're trying to tell them to think about Randall the same way that you think about him, even though you have no fucking proof. That's fucking wrong. So say, let's go back to this same woman with the 2 children. Let's go right back to her. Now say 1 week later, you've already went home and you're like, oh, fuck her. You know what I mean? I don't care what she thinks. You know, whatever. It is what it is. So 1 week later, you see this woman again in the church that you go to. Church service gets over. You're standing outside like everybody else, shaking hands and doing all that. You see this same woman again walk by. And she walks up to this group not less than 10 feet away, and you're kind of looking at her to see what, kind of what goes on. And she starts telling about 10 people in this church group that man over there was in the grocery store the other day looking at her kids, and you think that he looks like a child molester, or she thinks that you look like a child molester, and she don't want her kids around you. So now everybody, those 10 people, are looking at you, and they're going, what? That guy's a child molester? And there it goes. Those 10 people are going to branch out. You see where I'm going with this? No proof whatsoever. One person, it took one person to start a false accusation and spread this shit all over fucking YouTube and everywhere else. That's what I'm talking about. That's fucking wrong. Shit like that, you can't stop that. Once that started, you can't stop that. It's not like, hey, that guy over there stole a candy bar. You know what I mean? That's accusing somebody of being a fucking pedophile. That is the lowest of the fucking low. That can't be stopped once it started. You can't undo that if you're the person they're talking about. It's the same as, we've all seen it. We've all had this fucking family member that got accused of doing something to his little girl or little boy or whatever. He gets fucking arrested or whatever, and then gets cut loose fucking the next day or 3 days later because the girls or the little kid said they were lying. They were just mad. You know, we've all known somebody like that. But when somebody gets arrested like that, everybody's gonna fucking look at them anyway. They're gonna be like, well, I don't know if he did or didn't, but I ain't leaving my kids with him. You know, you can't fucking stop that once it happens. That's fucking wrong. I'm going to continue to put my fucking voice out there and combat anybody that fucking does this shit. Because it's fucking wrong. You show me proof, I'll fucking stop right now. You show me proof and I will fucking attack that motherfucker with you. Because they are the fucking lowest of the low. But to sit there and say, because you can read people, or you're a judge of character based on the way he looks, or because he fucking done something with a sex doll that he bought, that he's a fucking pedophile. No. No. I'll stand up for that all fucking day long. Anyway, everybody be safe. Y'all keep it between the ditches.